Hey friends, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel, Phyrra, where I talk about cruelty-free beauty, gothic fashion, mental health, and lifestyle. If that's stuff you want to be talking about, hit that subscribe button so we can talk together. So today's video is all about the number one thing that you should start today to be a happier person. So today I'm letting you in on the best thing that I've done for myself in 2020, and that's to start gratitude journaling. I'm really interested in learning more about biohacking and life hacking, and when I was taking Erica Vieira's YouTube course last year, hi Erica, you're awesome, love your course. She had several guests who came to speak during the course. One of the people that she had to speak during the course was Dr. Shannon Irving. Hello, Dr. Irving, and she's amazing. She had this whole thing on like AM, PM priming your brain and talking about basically rewriting the old bad neural pathways with positive new ones. And that really kind of jump-started me into trying to rewire my brain by listening to Dr. Irving's AM and PM priming things. And when I started realizing that that made me feel better every time I listened to them, I took it a step further, and in January, I started gratitude journaling. In just 1 month, I saw such a significant change in my daily outlook on life from gratitude journaling. It was such a mind shift set to the positive. It just blew my mind. Like, I haven't seen such a significant change on my life since I first went on anti-anxiety medication over a decade ago. That's how big of an impact it has been for me. That is why I think it is so important. Practicing gratitude and gratitude journaling lets you biohack your brain. It lets you rewire your brain to think more positively, and you start looking for more positive patterns and positive things to look at. It shifts you into being a more positive person without that toxic positivity, false positive stuff. It just actually makes you feel better. So there are a ton of different ways that you can biohack your brain and build up gratitude. My favorite way to do this is by writing in my gratitude journal or by speaking out loud. This is basically a 5-minute journal style. It's very fast. So the way that you can get started with gratitude journaling today at no cost to you is just to pick up a pen and paper or to say it out loud. 10 things that you are grateful for. So for example, this morning I said I was grateful for Nix, I was grateful for Amaya, I was grateful for Dave, I was grateful for Jesse, I was grateful for Kim, I was grateful for Mike, I was grateful for Eric, I was grateful for Carly, I was grateful for Stacia, I was grateful for Aaron. So I went through my list of, the people and things that I'm grateful for, and I write that down. That's all I do. That's all it is. It's really simple. And it's not the same every morning or every day. Some days I'm grateful for having enough food to eat. I'm grateful for having a roof over my head. I'm grateful that I have my health. I'm grateful that I have been getting into shape. I'm grateful that I've been able to strength train and build up muscle. It's just stuff like that. Just little things like that. And that just helps your brain so much. I look at it as So when I do my gratitude journaling every morning, I look at it as kind of setting my intentions for the day, and it just makes my days better. So for me, by practicing gratitude journaling just during the month of January, I saw such a positive shift that I knew I needed to continue with it. So I started out by just speaking it out loud or writing it down in any paper that I had around. And since then, I've bought some books. I bought this book, which is called Zen as Fuck. It's a great gratitude journal. It has lots of prompts, so it gives you prompts and stuff if you need that for writing. I also have this book, which is by my friend Brittany's friend, and it's called 100 Days of Self-Love Affirmations. This book is great too, because again, it gives you, these affirmations and just stuff that helps you reprogram your brain to be more positive. And then I just have a blank journal that I like to write in, which is just this. I think I bought this on Zulily or something. But so I noticed after the first 30 days of gratitude journaling, I started to really rethink about some of the stuff that had happened to me in the past. It basically helped me to reframe some of the really negative situations that I had been in or experienced in such a way that I could learn from them and not just be like, oh my God, that horrible thing happened to me. It was this is a horrible thing and it happened, that's true, but you survived and here's what you learned from it. It basically allows me to reframe things and see them with a silver lining, which I think is important for being happy. As I mentioned before, I listened to the audiobook, The Power of TED, that's the empowerment dynamic, and that really had a significant positive impact on me because It talked about the creator mindset and how I want to be a creator and seen as a creator. So whenever I have problems thrown at me, I need to look at them as challenges as opposed to, you know, a more negative thing. Yeah, so basically I guess I feel like gratitude journaling has helped me move more towards that appropriate creator mindset where I can coach others when they need help, or I can face my challenges on my challenges on my own. One of the biggest reasons I decided to try gratitude journaling is that I have been in emotional pain, grief, and trauma for almost 2 years. Since my grandmother, who was like my mother, passed in 2018, it has been very difficult on me emotionally. I've done lots of therapy to try to process it. And then this past October, Phyrra, who was like, you know, like my child and my emotional support dog, she passed away very suddenly, which was really, really difficult for me to deal with personally. And then, you know, the whole thing where I'm getting a divorce, also very difficult. So I've just had a lot of things thrown at me. And I know that everyone has a lot of shit thrown at them. That's why I always try to be kind to everyone around me and be kind, because you never know what kind of struggle they're going to be going through. And again, that's why I've been doing therapy so hardcore for like the past 8 to 10 years, because I want to be a better person. I don't want my issues to splash on other people. And yeah, I noticed from doing gratitude journaling that it really did help me shift to being more positive, and that even though I have all of this grief and this pain that I'm dealing with, it hurts less, and I'm able to handle more and just kind of be like, things are going to be okay. So after 2 months of practicing gratitude with gratitude journaling, I am seeing more and more positive things and things to be thankful for. The shift in my personality has been so apparent to Dave that Dave has also started doing gratitude journaling, which I love. So we're both doing it together. I have been telling everyone I know, hey, you should be doing gratitude journaling. So I have a lot of friends who are now doing gratitude journaling. My friends Sterling and Melissa. Hi guys, I miss you. Okay, so now you know the number one thing that I've done for myself in 2020 that has had the biggest positive impact on my life: gratitude journaling. The art of practicing gratitude has been so important, and I'm glad I gave it a shot. With the troubling times that we're currently going through, even the problems I was dealing with like 2 weeks ago, they seem to pall in comparison. You know, 2 weeks ago I had a company threatening to sue me. They were bullying me with a cease and desist, and I'm getting a divorce, and my mom died and my dog died. All of that seems like so small in comparison now to what's going on in the world. So yeah, I'm just grateful that I'm doing gratitude journaling, and I'm going to stick with it, and I highly recommend it to you. So if you're curious about what's been going on in me in my life, click over here, because I'm going to insert a link to a video that tells you about what's up in my life, so you can watch that later whenever you have time. So tell me, what do you think about biohacking your brain to be more positive with the practice of gratitude or gratitude journaling? Have you tried doing this sort of quick 5-minute little journal before? Do you prefer to do gratitude journaling by writing it down or speaking it out loud? If you don't do gratitude journaling, will you give it a try, or do you do a different kind of journaling? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video and want to see more mental health videos, please give it a thumbs up and share. I love it when you share my videos. It really helps me out, and it tells YouTube that videos like mine about mental health are important. So if you're wondering what to watch next, click over here, because I'm going to suggest some awesome lifestyle videos. I'll have some gothic videos here, and I'll have some makeup tutorials here. Thank you so much, friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.